Hi everybody. You know, all day we've been driving around and visiting with family, and I've noticed all the pretty flowers that are around. And today whenever we came back home, I noticed these flowers that my sister-in-law has in her house, and just how gorgeous they are. And I wonder what they use to water or to nourish, to give life to their flowers. I wonder, do they use something like this, which is Clorox, or something like this, which is pine saw? What do you think? That? Or, you know, I kind of doubt they use the Clorox or the pine saw. And why is that? Because it's toxic, and it would cause it to die. It would cause it to at least it would stun its growth. It wouldn't do well until something good was put in there. Well, you know, the same thing is true with our tongue and with the words that we speak to and over other people. I remember years and years ago, a woman in a church said to me, she said, "Man, I wish my husband was just like yours." And I told her, the husband you seek is as close as your knees are to the floor. You know, we've got to learn what to do with this pink thing in our mouth, with this pink tornado. The Word of God says that death and life are in the power of the tongue. What we speak, we will either kill or we will give life to. We have to remember that whenever we're talking to our children, when we're talking to our spouses, when we're talking to others, when we're talking to people that we're mentoring, when we're talking to people in the grocery store. You know, there's enough mean and evil talking going around. As Christians, we should be taking this to speak life over other people. And not just in their presence, but remember, it's a spiritual law. It's a concept. So even whenever we're away from people, when we're talking about people, we should be speaking life. We should take this and speak life. I remember years ago, whenever my son would get in trouble, I had a habit of telling him, because I wanted him to understand. I'd say, you know, what you did, it didn't make any sense to me. That was crazy. That was stupid. But are you stupid? And he'd look at me and say, "No, Mom, I'm not stupid." "That's right, you're not stupid," which really confuses me and why you did what you did, because you are smart. We have to learn to separate people from what they do. We have to make sure that we're using this to speak life and not death. Otherwise, the effects that we get, the garden that we grow, will actually not grow, it will die. You cannot grow anything by constantly pouring toxic things on it. And when we speak evil, when we speak death with our tongue, that's toxic and that kills. This is Sabrina with your Night Nugget, just encouraging you to use that tongue to speak life, to speak positive, to speak good, to speak what God says. Night, night.